Una sa lahat po, ito po ay panlilinlang at pagsisinungaling na naman po sa harap po ng Korte Suprema at sa publiko. Kasi una sa lahat, hindi totoo na wala hong valid referral. Kasi nakita ho ng publiko, nakita ho ng bayan na ang plenaryo po mismo ng Kongreso nag-refer sa House Justice Committee nung pong 4 na impeachment complaints. No? Ibig sabihin, hindi po yan House Speaker, hindi po yan Committee on Rules. So doon pa lamang po, yung pinakabago at sinasabi nilang pinakamalakas na batayan, nakabatay sa kasinungalingan, nakabatay po sa panlilinlang sa Korte Suprema at sa atin pong mga kababayan.
Sir, yung 1-year bar rule,
O yun, pangalawang panlilinlang na naman po sa mga kababayan po natin yun. Kasi una sa lahat, yung pong 1-year bar rule, umiira lang po yun pagka po meron na pong referral mula sa plenaryo papunta po sa House Committee on Justice. Yung sinasabi ho nila, dapat daw po nung pong linaglag yung pong Castro complaint at nung nag-withdraw daw po yung D-complaint, pumatak na daw ho yung 1-year bar rule. Basahin ho nila ulit yung pong jurisprudence nung pong Duterte ng Gutierrez. Ang 1-year bar, umiira lang po pagka meron na pong referral to the House Committee on Justice. And more importantly, nandun po sa Duterte Supreme Court decision and resolution, yung pong House Committee on Justice po talaga, yung meron pong kapangyarihan para magtakda, magtiyak, magbasura, at magpatuloy po ng mga maayos po na impeachment complaint. So, kung yun po yung teorya ho nila, wala ho talagang pwedeng maibasura ng mga impeachment complaints. Lahat po dapat tumawid. Hindi po ganoon ang nailatag sa konstitusyon, hindi po ganoon yung nailatag sa atin pong rules. Hindi po yun ganoon ang nailatag sa mismong mga jurisprudence po ng mga impeachment cases in the past, including the Duterte impeachment Supreme Court decision. The BIR documents, the income tax returns, the financial statements from the Securities and Exchange Commission will be submitted and will be presented on that date. More importantly, I don't think if it has been broken already, more importantly, Ramil Madriaga has been ordered to appear by the court itself on the 14th from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Sir, nag-grant na bali yung request ng committee to the RTC?
I think I had seen a document. Mr. Madriaga has been ordered by the court to appear on the 14th from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Kung sabi ni former Justice Adolf Ascuna in an interview on Billionario na what you're doing right now is a fishing expedition. Parang all nearing fishing expedition kasi ang sinasabi lang daw, ang House Committee should only get its evidence doon sa complainants, not to summon the evidence itself. What's your take on the sinabi ni Justice Ascuna, who is one of the framers of 1970?
Well, firstly, I respect Mr. Justice Ascuna, but I think we have to go back to the Duterte Supreme Court resolution. Ang sinasabi po ron, the House Committee on Justice is empowered to receive evidence. Ibig sabihin, nakakapag-screen dapat ng House Committee on Justice ng lahat po ng mga ebidensya na nilalatag po doon. At kasama po doon yung pagkuha ng documentary evidence at testimonial evidence mula po sa mga tao. Ibig sabihin, the evidence doesn't need to be submitted at the time of filing. So, ibig ko sabihin, hindi ho totoo that we are doing a fishing expedition or at the very least, nearing a fishing expedition. Sinabi rin po doon sa, actually this is another, smaller point, pero panlilin lang na naman po ng mga abogado ng ating pong pangalawang Pangulo. Sabi ho nila, pag daw ho sa ilalim ng preliminary investigation ng mga piskal, wala na daw ho pwedeng idagdag ng mga dokumento. Hindi din ho yun totoo. Review ko ulit kasi baka nag-gaslight ako eh. Ang nakalagay po ron, ang piskal, pwede hong mag-issue ng subpoena ad testificandum duces tecum para ho magbigay ng paglilinaw doon po sa mga kaso. So, hindi ho totoo na even at the preliminary investigation, walang kapangyarihan ang piskal na humingi ng dagdag na ebidensya ng dagdag pong mga dokumento.
Sir, ito ka blatant na pagsisinungaling. Yung nasa rules naman yun nga, yung sa PI na pwede yung dagdag. Wala pong penalty to considering they are officers of the law.
Well, I think the penalty for all of these deception by the lawyers would be for the Supreme Court to immediately junk this petition on the basis of fraud. Kasi nga ho, the facts of what had happened is pretty clear to the public and to the nation. Hindi ho ba? ang speaker, deputy speaker, nung araw po na yun, nung Feb 26, 2026, yung nag-refer po nun, plenaryo. And more importantly, ang sinasabi ho nila, hindi, walang talakayan eh. Di ba kasama yun doon sa mga binabanggit po? Una, wala akong rekisito sa konstitusyon, sa rules, jurisprudence, na kailangan po magkaroon ng deliberation before referral. No? Ang sinabi ho doon sa Gutierrez case, it affords deliberation. Ibig sabihin ho nun, hindi ho yun mandatory. And more importantly, the entire course of that plenary session, wala pong tumutol. Walang nag-object, walang nag-motion para tutulan po yung referral to the House Justice Committee. Hindi po tumutol ang kapatid ng pangalawang Pangulo, hindi po tumutol ang pamangkin ng pangalawang Pangulo, hindi po tumutol ang pinsan ng pangalawang Pangulo. Wala pong aliado ng pangalawang Pangulo na tumutol doon po sa referral po na yun.
Pero
Sir, for the record, kasi ino-question ni Vice President Duterte yung power ng Justice Committee to conduct an impeachment hearing and yung subpoena powers. Kasi yun yung sinasabi ng President. For the record lang, sir, first time ba to na may hini-hear na impeachment complaint na dumadaan sa committee? I understand nangyari na to kay former ombudsman Rosalinas Gutierrez. Tama po ba?
Hindi.
Kasi parang interpretation niya, sinisingle out siya. Siya lang yung hini-hearing, siya lang yung parang sila subject to mini-trial, and yung subpoena powers ng Justice Committee as if sa kanya lang, ini-exercise lang sa kanya.
Well, una sila talagang sa kanya lang ho yun. Kasi sa kanya lang naman ho unang tumawid eh. To hearing proper yung pong impeachment proceedings. So hindi ho niya pwedeng sabihin na in previous impeachment proceedings, wala hong ganito. Kasi talagang walang ganon. Kasi ngayon lang naman ho nagkaroon ng hearing proper against an impeachable official. Nung po mga nagdaang panahon, nagsipag-resign po yung po mga ini-impeach po o natanggal na ho sila bago pa umabot sa hearing proper.
Kung for the record lang kasi you're saying na you want the lawyers of the Vice President to be suspended for fraud because you're saying
No, I don't think I ever said that.
Hindi.
No, I didn't say that. I don't say that, my friend.
Ano yung sinasabi yung fraud,
Hindi.
don't the fraud.
No. Yeah, but I didn't say that they should be suspended. My position is the case of the Vice President should immediately be junked on the basis of fraud. Kasi nga, factual misrepresentation ho yung binabanggit nila eh. Their biggest bullet today is that there was no valid referral. Kasi daw sa speaker lang daw po ang nag-refer, House Committee on Rules lang daw po yung nag-refer. Pero malinaw, hindi po yung totoo. Look at the footage. It was the plenary itself. It was a deputy speaker that said to the Committee on Rules during plenary deliberations. No? So, kung yun ho yung pagbabatayan po ng kaso na ito, it is based on a fraud, it is based on a misrepresentation.
Nagulat pa ba kayo dito sa playbook?
Hindi naman, but I think kailangan nung singilin si Attorney Michael Powa. He signed on that petition. Anong petsa yun? March 30, 2026. He had an interview on the evening of March 30 in a program. Hindi ho niya binabanggit ito pong petition po na ito. Hindi ba?
Kung ginagawa ng Supreme Court according to Committee nyo, alam, hindi ko kayo constitutional offense para
Well, wala pa naman ho tayong pinag-uusapan ngayon. Wala naman hong pag-uusapan kung mag-impeach ho tayo ng mga maestrado kasi we have to let them do their work no, as Supreme Court justices at this point.
Pero hindi po ba yung mga komisyon tantamount na baka kayo naman ang maano ng Supreme Court because your comments against the court or the magistrates? Are you scared na baka kayo ang masita ng Supreme Court?
Hindi naman no. Tingin ko naman that is a fair comment. It was never a criticism on the Supreme Court. I think we have great confidence as part of the Committee on Justice that both petitions of Torion and of the Vice President should be junked in the soonest time.
Parang sila sa sistema ng House na yung plenary action hindi naman ibig sabihin nun speaker or
Well, I think we can say that that particular part of the petition was based also not just on misrepresentation but also on ignorance of House rules.
What will happen kapag hindi na impeach ang Presidente sa taong ito?
Wala naman ho. I think kung hindi siya na-impeach, hindi siya na-impeach. Hindi ba? But magtutuloy po yung proseso ng proceedings po natin hanggang sa pinakadulo. So, ibig sabihin, antayin ho namin si Ramil Madriaga sa 14th ng April at yung pong lahat ng mga dokumento ilalatag na po sa araw po na yun.
Hindi siya ma-impeach. Hindi ba dito yung forum shopping on the part of the Vice President? Kasi parang yun nga, yung sinasite niyang mga circumstances kung saan it's either resolved na or does not exist dun sa petition, dun sa search warrant.
Wala naman. Meron naman
Kasi you mentioned about about dapat the Supreme Court should penalize by jumping
they should junk it. No, they should junk it immediately. No, so I think there is a basis to junk it in the soonest time. Kung based on a factual misrepresentation yung kanila pong kaso.
Kung question lang, kasi medyo nagtataka kasi ako na the camp of the Vice President does not engage in speaking the merits of their petition to Supreme Court. Pero ang House parang it's always laging merong bira lagi dun sa mga petition sa Supreme Court. Sinabi ng kampo ng Vice President na they're not going to answer anything in respect to the process of the court. What's your take on it? Kasi,
O di silang bahala. I mean, I cannot speak for them. I mean, I'm not their spokesperson. You have to ask Mr. Poa
but
about that
why
about
are
that
you
matter.
speaking in behalf doon sa House? I mean, are you protecting the interests of the Justice Committee? Kasi parang dating ang nagiging one-sided lang, ang narinig lang namin yung House Justice Committee, but not the camp of Vice President keeping silent on the matter.
I think you have to ask that question to them. But as far as the House Justice Committee, we are a party to the case. All cases, we are an interested party in the impeachment proceeding. I think each member has every right to actually say their piece on the matter.